Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is Stephysplanet. As you all know, I turned, do I even want to say this age? Well, it was my birthday on the 22nd of April, and these are 25 things I've learned at the age of 25. Let's get into the video. The first one I learned is put God first. Wait. Don't leave. Don't leave me. Because I have more for you. I have more for you. Like, God has really shown up and showed out for me in places that I never thought I would have done by myself, or with the help of just a friend, or even with the help of my parents. God has shown out for me in numerous ways that I cannot describe, I cannot contain. But yeah, left to me from my experience, the first thing I'll tell you is to put God first. And that's our number one. In case you see me looking down, I have a book right here. I'm trying to tell you guys systemically. Just kidding. Number two, if you want to be taken seriously, keep to your words. And if you can't keep to your words, communicate. That's one thing I learned. I learned that people will value what you say. People will value what you have for them if they have a record of you keeping to your words consistently. Like, you're not just throwing out, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, but you're actually doing them, you know. So people have, like, over the years, I realized that I had to actually make a decision with myself. I was like, oh, I need to start keeping to my words. Like, if I'm not sure I'm going to do it, I wouldn't even say it at all, right? I'd rather do it and most likely surprise the person that is going to receive whatever I'm doing, right? So I decided that anytime I'm saying something, anytime, I better be careful to understand that this is what I'm going to put to place. And it has helped me in my business. It has helped me in just several things that I've ventured out to do. Like, the third thing I've learned at 25, communicate. No one would know what you feel, what you want, what you desire until you communicate. Even if you had a twin sister, twin brother, then sometimes they're never really going to know what you have on your mind until you tell them, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I would like to do. Does that make sense? The fourth thing I've learned at the age of 25 will be, this one I'm still trying. God help all of us. Go to the gym regularly. I'm still struggling with that this year. I think one of the few reasons is because I suffered an injury on my left muscle, my shoulder muscle. So it took like about a month or two to heal. So that had pushed my commitment to the gym further back, because I had decided to commit fully to the gym this year as much as I did last year, you know. But still, I haven't ignored the fact that number 5 now comes in. Eat healthy. Eat as healthy as you can. And when I mean healthy, I don't mean eat grains and vegetables every day. No, eat in moderation. Whatever you want to eat, you want to eat cakes, you want to eat ice cream, eat in moderation. And because I haven't been working out, eating in moderation has even helped me a lot this year. And I'm not out of shape. I'm actually still keeping shape. So eating in moderation is not my number 5. So my number 6 thing I've learned this year, don't be afraid to push yourself. Even if you have a breaking point, it's not like you've broken there. It's like you have a breaking point, cry, do whatever you need to do, but still stand up and keep pushing. So number 6 here is, don't be afraid to push yourself. There's something I learned in my psychology class, that your brain has the ability to expand. I forgot what it's called. I'm going to put it there if I remember. Your brain expands to, accept that new information. It's like your brain is never going to burst, no matter how much things you learn, how much things you decide to do. To be honest, we're only using about 1 or 2% of our brain with the capacity that it has. Number 7 on this list would be have fun. Have fun. Don't wait for a certain period of your life. Oh, I'm gonna wait till this time till I have fun. I think the regular waiting period that we have most these days is people say, oh, I'm gonna wait till I have a spouse to have fun. I'm going to wait till I have this thing to have fun. Have fun. It's never, and whatever you decide fun is to you, have it, but of course everything in moderation, because it might not tell on you right now, but later in the future it will tell. I haven't been to the future yet, but that's what I believe, that even things that I have done maybe a few years back is still impacting me till this day. But 8 would be have friends, keep good company, have good resourceful friends, have friends that are just kind and nice people. Like I don't believe in having friends that are just like me. Oh, I don't do this, I'm going to have friends that don't do this. Oh, I do this, I'm going to have friends that do this. No, I have people that are just very willing and exciting to accept new people in their lives. That's where I'm going to be, except they give me a reason not to be there. Does that make sense? I love being around loving people, caring people, regardless of where they're from, what they do, their religion. At some point, whatever I do might influence them, but that's not on me. That's on them. So what I've decided to do is keep good people around me. And you would never regret keeping good people. And to be honest, the only reason why I'll cut ties with someone, like block them, go away, ghost them, do all of that, is maybe if they're actually dangerous or threatening. But if not, even if we are good people and we decide to maybe lose the connection we had, or maybe we have we had a fight here and there, and we decide to maybe have how they say friendship from a distance. I don't mind, but before I cut someone off completely, the person must be harmful to me. But if you're not harmful to me, bro, it's that simple. We can be friends, but we don't have to talk every day. We don't have to. We just know that, oh, I know you, you're good people. You know me, I'm good people, and we move. So have exciting fun friends around you. Number 9 will be travel. See the world. I remember talking to my older brother one time, and he was like, Stephanie, really, what is left in the world is just to experience it. Experiencing the world is literally where life starts and stops. What else are we doing rather than experiencing? Of course, we're working, making money, we're experiencing our jobs. Everything about life is worth experiencing. So make time to travel. And I'm glad I have friends that do. I'm very excited to always travel. Then that will be number 10 now, would be number 10. I think all my numbers are really loaded, but number 10 will be, you have to appreciate your parents. Find time to appreciate your parents at every given point you have. These human beings don't last forever. So while they're living, whilst they're still alive, the best you can do is to appreciate them. Appreciate your parents when you get the opportunity to. Number 11, we're getting there. Number 11 would be, have time for beauty, especially with my ladies. Have time for beauty, right? I feel my best when I know I look my best. I feel my best when I know I have done, you have some monthly routines that you do to yourself, e.g. shaving your legs, shaving the parts, getting your hair done, getting your nails done. I don't usually get my nails done because I'm a hairstylist, so I don't really usually get my nails done. Just maybe rare occasions. Have time for beauty. Men, of course, you know how haircuts make you feel. Have your haircuts. Take out time to just honor this body that has been working for you over time. Right? So have beauty days, have spa days, have facials, all these nice things that the body likes, but sometimes you don't think about it. So have beauty days. Number 12. This should be supposed to even be number 6 or so, but this is in no order whatsoever. Number 12 will be have your regular medical checkups. They do this every year in the United States if you're here. So all you need to do is make an appointment with your primary care physician and then go in and have your annual checkup done, where they check your blood sugar levels, they get samples of your blood and just check everything that needs to be checked about you. Then you know what pre-existing medical condition you already have, you know what you're prone to, you know what you should be careful about, you know, just so many things, and you know what multivitamins to be on, you know everything, how your body works basically, you know, through that annual checkup. Don't wait for it to be too late. Then you start noticing the symptoms or whatever it is, and then you decide, oh, now I think I'm this thing, let me go and start. Prevention is better than cure. So I think an annual helps for preventative measures, so you don't get to the worst of it before you are able to heal yourself. Then number 13 on this list would be my brother told me this a few days ago, have more than one bank account, at least 2. Have 2 bank accounts, because you never know what can happen to one bank account, and whatever happens will happen and you don't have a backup account already. So make sure you have more than one bank account, right? You can, whatever amount of money you want to allocate here, allocate there. Yeah, have more than one bank account. Number 14 would be make sure you have someone you can open up to. I don't know about you, but those things are really important to me. Having someone that I'm able to air how I feel honestly, and they're able to give me a second opinion or a third opinion of how I can handle things better. You know, have a few people that you can open up to. And if it's your spouse, that would be awesome. Yeah. I don't have a spouse, but I'm saying, like, if you have a spouse, if it's someone you can, just open up to someone. Don't die in silence. Don't, you know, some people will never know what's going on with you, or most people, except you open up. And sometimes we feel, oh yeah, they should have asked me, everyone has so much in front ahead of them that they're focusing on, that if you take offense in just them not asking you how you might feel, except maybe they're your spouse, your family members, if they're friends, like everyone has a life that they're handling. So make sure you reach out to people when you need their help. Of course, trusted people, because I personally wouldn't reach out to someone I don't trust, you know? Then that will be number 14. Have someone you can open up to. And this might not even be in your friend group. This might be a therapist. This might be your parents. This might be your siblings. Someone that has the ability to impact you in a very wise way. Then number 5, learn a new skill. Learn 1 or 2 new skills. Like, I've spent my life learning a lot of skills that has really helped me on rainy days. Like, I remember last year, I just decided to go swimming. By the way, I'm going to post a video on my Instagram. So I learned how to swim last year, and it took me 8 days. Not saying I'm a professional swimmer or nothing right now, but at least I have the techniques down packed. You know, I learned how to swim. I'm learning Spanish right now. Just a whole lot of things that I just feel, I just want to be able to experience this thing called life by learning, by doing, by experiencing different things, you know? Don't be afraid to realign yourself with your goals. Understand what you want. And if understanding what you want leads you to testing out different things, don't be afraid to do it. I'm talking about people that think that they're so super versatile and they have a lot going on and they want to try out different things. It's not necessarily a bed of roses most of the time, but it's something that I do advise people to do. Especially, you know, when you go into college here in the US, they say they call you undecided if you don't have a major. While you're undecided, test out different things and know, hey, I did this one, I loved it, so therefore I'm going to go ahead with it. You know? On to number 16, find yourself. When I say find yourself, I'm talking about find what you like doing, find out who you really are, find out things you cannot tolerate. And one of the easiest way to find yourself is knowing what you don't like and what you can't tolerate. That's very easy. But knowing what you like can be a lot harder because you're testing and untesting here and there. But what you don't like, it comes super easily. Like, ew, I don't like this. So from there you realize, oh, there are certain things I don't like and I cannot take. You build it as a boundary. This is what people can't cross to get to me, right? This is what they have to be behind this boundary so I can have my own sanity. So that's part of finding yourself. And let me know if you want me to make a video on how to find yourself. I haven't found myself. I think there's always a process, but how I do it for myself is I have seasons in my life, right? This season is for this season is for that. Or when I'm noticing how my life is turning out at one point, I know, okay, this is a season that's telling me this particular thing. Anyways, that's that on that. So now we're on to number 17, have time to meditate. And when I say meditate, it's like a form of reflection. Like have time where you're like, okay, what have I done in the past that I need to do better at? What have I done in the past that I need to work on? You know, have those times where you meditate, reflect. Meditation is not just the one you be like, it's not all of that. It's not that. Meditation as a Christian for me in particular would be taking out my time for worship, talking to God, you know, talking to people that inspire me, listening to inspiring videos, you know, listening to other people's experience, going to small groups of reflection, you know, just doing things that cleanse me, cleanse my soul, cleanse my head. Just, you know, that's why you could even fasting, try to fast. At some point I said I was going to be fasting every month, but I think I've missed a couple of months now. I need to get back on it. You know, do things that will, I feel like meditation is having a silent time and doing things that cleanses you of the noise of the just things around or dirt that might be in your system, whatever it is. That's what I think it is for me anyways. Number 18 will be date with boundaries. Date with boundaries. I date with boundaries. That's why I never get a point of heartbreak where I'm like, oh my God, this person has just I never get moments like that because I have a boundary where, until I see this certain level of something, I need to have something I'm working with, right? Until I see that thing, I have to have my boundaries to keep me sane, right? I have boundaries where I'm not crossing it. You can't get to this point except there's a certain thing I'm seeing in you and I know that, I'll be safe with you, right? So I definitely have boundaries that it's a no-go area. And let me know if you want me to touch up on boundaries as well, because it has really helped me so much in my single years right now, and it's still helping me out so much. Number 19 is connect with people. Don't be afraid to connect with people. Like, these people can help you with your business. They can help you with your just so many things. Like, you never know what you're getting what you're gonna get from people unless you connect. That's why I sometimes when I see people just picking certain people, I'm gonna connect with you, I'm not gonna connect with you. I don't think I really, this girl is, man, just connect though, because that girl that might be doing that looks a certain way might be the one with the next opportunity or next open door. So I've decided to connect with people, and until they give me a reason not to connect, I would not. I mean, I do have my very close friends. I do have my very good friends. I do have all these people, but I'm not afraid to still go out there and meet other people and connect with people. So yeah, connect with people. Enjoy your single days. Oh Lord. enjoy your single days. Like, I remember telling my mom about, oh, I want to travel, blah blah blah. She was like, yes, so travel while you can, because at some point you have to be taking permission. Oh, hey, this is happening. I'm going to travel here. I'm going to go here. Is it possible? Is it okay with you? But if you're single, you can just up and go. Are you going to ask permission from your house to if you're going to travel or not? No, you just up and go. Hey, I feel like traveling so time. If you have the money, you have everything you need to travel, then you up and go. So enjoy your single year. I enjoyed my single years with so much bliss. Like, there's nothing I can really take away from these days of singleness. Like, cause girl, I enjoyed it to the fullest. Don't expect too much from people. Like, I'd rather expect so little and be surprised. Except I'm paying for that thing. If I'm paying for it, I expect you to provide your best possible work for me, or your best possible service. But if I'm not paying for it, what entitlement do I have to be expecting the most from people? No. Don't expect too much from people. When you see people start acting a certain way towards you, I mean, it's expected. You're not paying them to stay in the relationship. People change. People are not like, you're not obliged to get what you want from people, right? So just stop expecting too much and you disappoint yourself, because some of these expectations you have, you're not even saying it to the person. It's so funny because the person doesn't even know you expect a certain thing. The person is just living their life. You're over here upset that the person didn't do a certain thing for you. Meanwhile, you didn't even communicate that expectation. So yeah, like, don't expect too much from people. Expect just the minimum, right? When they start showing you what they really are, then you can know where to level your expectations to, when they are now befitting of that kind of expectation. Be calming down. Mind your business. Learn how to mind your business and drink water. This year, oh my God, I can't tell you how drinking water and minding my business how far it has brought me. I mean, I've always been a person to mind my business, except you ask me. But man, drinking water and minding my business has brought me fresh skin. I'm just kidding. But yeah, drinking, it just gives you this form of peace. Like, you're not worrying about somebody else's business. If the person decided to do a certain thing, it's not true. It's on you, on them, not on you. Except maybe God has already said, oh, my daughter, go and inspire that person. If God did not call you, and the person didn't ask you, sometimes it's good to mind your business. Except it's a very exceptional case that if you don't talk, something will really go bad and down the drain. Then you can ask for the permission. Hey, would you mind if I bring this up with you? Would you mind if I? So that's why I learned that, and the peace that I have, man, no one can take it away. Anyways, build confidence. When I say confidence, like, whatever you need to do or whatever you find yourself doing, just make sure that you don't stop until you're confident at that. Like, there's some new skills I decide to take on, and I realize that there's this, all of a sudden I become shy. If it's in a new setting, a different person, or just a new thing I decide to do, I become shy. And I'm like, oh, I'm not able to put in my best. I realize the moments that I'm able to put in my best are the moments that I show up with so much confidence. And I'm like, okay, yes, I got this. Let's go ahead and do it. Confidence has really brought me to places where I never thought I would be. Even when I saw that I was not super qualified, but I was confident enough to know that, hey, I'm good enough to go for this. I'm worth it. Just keep talking to yourself every single day. Sometimes if you have doubt, just tell yourself, hey, I'm worth it. I can do it. And you will try doing it, and you see yourself actually making progress. So yeah, this is the best time. Within these ages is the best time to build your confidence. Number 24. Don't judge people just by what you see. You know, if people could come through and you would tell everything they've been through on their forehead, like you'll say, oh, the person was from a poor family, the person was destitute, the person was adopted, like if we could see what people have gone through on their foreheads, I bet the fact that we'll judge people will reduce. Like the amount of the ease that we used to judge people would actually go a top notch, like a notch down, because people have been through a lot, and some people act a certain way based on what they've been used to, based on what they have gone through, and you just outrightly judging them without knowing their story. That's thick. So yeah, I've learned not to judge people. Like, I'd rather love them. That's my only assignment. Love you from however I need to love you, for you to feel good or whatever. Love people, just accept them for who they are. And then if you're the agent of change that God has sent, change. If you're not the person, leave it, Learn to leave people. The most you can do is pray for them, wherever you might see that might be a negative thing, pray for them, except they ask or consult you. Except, or if something would, like that, the detriment of that thing will be very disastrous if you don't speak up. Then you speak up. Like, the last but not the least, love on yourself a little bit more. Let me tell you how I love on myself. I sleep. The sleep and I are best friends. I'm a hard worker, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I get my rest in at every given moment. Like, I sleep. That's how I love on myself a little bit more. I understand that my body has gone through a lot. The things that I see, the things that I don't see, voluntary actions, involuntary actions, just things that your body is doing by itself, pumping blood. Your body doesn't alert you, oh, do I pump blood right now? Or do I wait? No, your body keeps doing all these things, digesting your food, pumping your blood, draining out your lymphatic system, just doing things that it needs to do in order to keep you alive. And you're over here overworking yourself. Your body is like, hey, please. And you're still going on 100. At some point, you will break down. So loving on yourself a little bit more is as simple as having days you go on a massage, doing things that you love, just laying down, just not thinking of anything in the moment, or buying that beautiful dress, putting it on, taking a picture, dancing, whatever you like doing, singing. Just love on this asset that you have. Like, love on it a little bit more, and oh boy, it will love on you back. Because I feel like the less, in fact, I think in the past I've looked older than I look now, because I am now applying these things to my life when it comes to rest, not worrying. And God, like the way God is just freshening me up, I can't even describe it, because I've chosen to love on myself a little bit more and worry less about things that I cannot control. So that's one thing I advise you to love on yourself a little bit more. And that was number 25 of 25 things I've learned at the age of 25. If you're not 20, if you're more than 25, 30, 40, 50, this is also for you as well. There's this and these things I've mentioned, don't forget I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm not striving towards perfection, but every single day I want to be the better version of myself than I was yesterday, right? And I don't mind carrying people along on my journey. I don't mind, seeing things that will help other people and mentioning it. I don't mind doing that. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I hope to see you on the rest of my episodes, because now I think I'm now going to be doing the sit down and talk videos and just chit chatting with you guys. If there's some things that you've learned, or if you know me as a person and know that I learned this thing that you observed, put it down. Don't be scared. Please put it down in the comment section. We're learning from each other. So put it down in the comment section. I'm going to read and I'm going to respond as soon as I can. So, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure, don't leave here without subscribing. Let's do 1 minute of silence so you can subscribe. Well, that's not up to 1 minute, but don't leave here without subscribing. Join Stephysplanet, join my planet so you can see everything we do on here, and I would love to have you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, turn on your post notification buttons, and share this video.